trying. Yeah, I'm trying. I want me a celebrity boxing match.
Yeah, you see that Conor McGregor Logan Paul money?
Yeah,
$250 million each.
Yeah, I seen that.
God damn.
Yeah, I want in.
Yeah, you got to get in on that. You got to go to. You got to go to Saudi Arabia. That's where the money's at.
I'm scared I might not return. yeah, I'm scared. I'm afraid of Muslim countries.
How come?
The rules are too strict. And yeah, once you're detained and kept, there's really nothing nobody could do.
I'm a little scared of Dubai.
Man, I'm very afraid of Dubai.
I got a friend that as soon as they landed got arrested because they said something on a podcast about Dubai.
See, that's what I'm saying.
In America.
I done said some horrible things about Islam, Muslims in Dubai.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful for sure.
Yeah, I would never go to a Muslim country.
Damn. Yeah, these days you really got to be careful where you go.
Yeah.
You know?
And because this is what I know. I got a lot of rights in America.
Yeah.
When I leave America, I have very few rights as a human. So yeah, I want to stay where I'm safe and protected by rights.
Do you believe America's the best country in the world?
I still believe that wholeheartedly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of rights here. A lot of them that most people don't have.
I agree. You see a lot of people complain about it, then just move, you know?
Yeah.
If you're going to complain about it.
I've seen all those people say, if Trump get reelected, I'm leaving America. They hadn't left yet.
Most of them didn't leave. One of them left.
Oh, they did?
Ellen.
Oh, Ellen left?
Ellen left. She's in the UK now.
Oh, okay.
She's probably on some lists that are going to get released here soon.
Big Ellen,
you know, Epstein list, perhaps.
Diddy's list?
Diddy list, maybe too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the list. I can't wait to see.
You're gonna have a field day when those come out, man.
Well, I know between the two, the two lists, there's been some very high-powered people attend both parties. So
yeah. Dude, I mean, we kind of know who's been on the list at this point. I feel like
we've seen it.
You know,
it's been rumored and speculated for over 10 years, over decades, or longer.
And you saw who got paid by the Democratic Party to endorse. You know,
man, Puffy was a right-hand man to the Democratic Party, especially with the Vote or Die campaign he had. So yeah,
most of them I didn't care about. I was a little upset with the Eminem one, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when he supported Kamala, I was like...
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
I was shocked.
But I found out that, they was paying a lot of money.
Money talks,
They was paying a lot of money to celebrities. That's what kind of bankrupted their campaign.
Yeah.
Man, they paid a lot of money for celebrities just to endorse that movement.
If they offered you $1 million, what would you have done?
You would have chose side.
$1 million to support Kamala Harris. Nah. Nah, they come with a little bit more.
I love it.
Yeah, come with a little bit more. And it would have been a vague support. It would have been a vague support.
I feel it's hard to turn down millions. Like people are like, if people were in their shoes, they would probably take the money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you see them
I seen quite a few guys that was questionable, and I said they had to have been paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Plies. The rapper Plies.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he had to have been paid. It was too obvious.
Yeah.
It was too obvious.
Usher was weird too.
Yeah, Usher was weird.
The week before he was saying like, I'm not going to endorse anyone.
Yeah, Usher was weird.
He did sue somebody after, so he needed the money.
Oprah got $1 million.
Beyonce and them got a lot of money.
I bet.
Megan Thee Stallion got a lot of money.
Damn. She needed it.
Yeah, SEXYY Red was weird to me.
That was weird too.
Yeah, that was real weird. SEXYY Red and GloRilla was real weird.
SEXYY Red is like pretty intelligent, you know, like in terms of marketing.
They music don't reflect political talk. So for them to even had sought after their support said a lot. I said they playing on color.
He said,
they playing on color and culture. So that's why they tapped into the rappers. They tapped into the singers and the dancers. To use them to talk to a certain demographics of the culture. And I think that's what caused them to lose.
Yeah. Well, they still won that demographic though. I think 87% black woman, right? And then 60% black male, something like that.
Yeah. Well, they were mad at the black man. Black men really didn't vote for Kamala. And that's who they were looking to blame for the loss. Yeah, the next morning, there was a lot of female rappers. Cardi B for once, blame black men for not voting for her.
Even Obama was blaming black men.
Yeah, that was a campaign they was trying to use to shame black men into voting for. So,
yeah, it didn't work, right?
At all.
I don't think it's going to work in the future, too.
Nah.
I knew it was over for Kamala.
I don't see a woman being president for
real.
quite a while.
Figure, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see a woman
trying to bring a thought out there for an election.
Yeah, they're 0-2 now, right?
What? Yeah.
And that was a bad loss, dude. That was like a landslide.
It was. They would need somebody like Condoleezza Rice, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to find a good Democratic representative right now, in my opinion. Not a lot of them strike me as the brightest.
No. They're too far left.
Yeah.
Have to come a little bit back more toward the center. Yeah, they're too far left.
Way too far. Because, dude, I grew up left. I feel like I haven't changed that much.
Me too. I just knowledge and information. Kind of change my ideology. But my whole family is kind of left.
Still?
Still.
Wow.
But when they're left with conservative principles, though. When you look at how they live, the things that they stand on, it's really conservative principle. They just lean to the left for whatever reason, but they're not far leftists.
Yeah,
they're not far left.
Well, they were programmed to think a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Watching the news every day, consuming the newspaper or whatever. Yeah, I look at how I grew up, and I was like, watching the news, just total brainwashed.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it was nuts. I didn't question anything. Like if I saw it on the news, it was fact.
Yeah, now news is propaganda. It's not real news.
Right.
It's propaganda being ran. So,
and even they're infiltrating alternative media. So you got to keep your eye out.
Yep.
There's certain podcasters being bought out now. So you got to do your homework.
Yep. I just did the Jeff Teague podcast, the 520. Yeah. And so, I made some joking comments about the NWA and Angel Reese, and they're on the verge of losing their sponsorships.
What?
Yeah.
For your comment?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they took down the video, and actually was a great hour long interview.
Damn.
But they took a 2-minute clip of that interview. WNBA was threatening to pull their sponsorships. They was calling for to ban me, cancel me.
Crap.
Yeah, the cancel culture came out.
That's crazy because you support the WNBA.
Used to.
I support
I don't know
business in America. No, I think the I think the WNBA since it's been around, I think each year loses money. So they don't make money.
They lose tens of millions.
Yeah, so they don't make money. So in the right business mind, why continue a business that continues to fail?
There has been a good amount of years now at this point.
Yeah,
they're still losing money.
They're still losing money.
But I feel like with the new stardom, it could change in the future.
With Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn had brought, even Angel Reese. But when you look at the two off court, it's no comparison. Caitlyn's better for the brand.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's... Yeah, but she's kind of like controlled in a way, dude. I saw her interview with Forbes, I think, and it was like just like cookie cutter answers.
Yeah.
I feel like she might be getting told what to say.
I'm sure she is. Yeah. I'm sure she is.
And she has to act in a certain way.
Yeah.
She's facing a lot of, people against her.
Yeah. But, it's a predominantly gay culture from what's not spoken. So predominantly the women in the WNBA are considered gay women.
Yeah.
And there are some women who are not, that's considered straight women. And from what I hear and from what I've read, the straight women are bullied.
Wow.
For being straight.
What?
Yeah.
Being straight?
Yes.
I haven't heard that before.
I can't think of the young lady's name that she retired early.
Retired? Was it Candace Owens?
Candace Williams? Wiggins? Yeah, she retired early because she said she couldn't continue on with the bullying from being straight. Bad? Yeah.
What? That's so wild to me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in the NBA.
Nah. Not that we know of.
Yeah, sure.
Not that we know of.
God damn. Yeah, we'll see if they can make it. I like watching the clips, but NBA is better, obviously.
More.
You're not wrong, Cornelius. I see you, man. I see you.
Excited, man. Now if they lowered the goal where the ladies could dunk, probably come with some, better uniforms. Just a little better uniforms, kind of bring a little sexiness to it. I think it might do better, but looking like tall men, nah.
I feel that. What do you think of the modern NBA? How their ratings are at an all-time low, right?
offensive, maybe 15 defensive, maybe 2 shot attempts with no points. Steve Kerr, Bill Cartwright. Yeah, he had a super team, but they were role players. None of them could go be. None of the people outside of Pippen could go to another team and change the whole dynamics of the team like Jordan could, LeBron could, Kobe could. Yeah, LeBron was cheating. He was going to go get all the best players, go get the best forwards, the best point guards, and winning championship.
Yeah. Where do you rank him in your GOAT list, LeBron?
Top 10.
Slander needs to be stopped.
Nah, man, you got Wilt Chamberlain. You got Magic Johnson. Gary Payton. Man, you got some man, Darryl Dawkins. Man, you got some names that could go, in that top 5 that can be argued. It's just that most of us hadn't seen them play. But it's some names that I believe go way before LeBron.
Yeah, it was a different game back then. I just saw Pippen on Patrick Bet-David's show. Yeah. I think they averaged like 95 points in the 90s, and now the games are scoring 130, 140.
Easily.
It's too easy now. Everyone's so talented, right?
Yeah.
They just favor offense and threes.
That's it.
63 pointers a game.
No more big man that use,
No Shaqs anymore.
Nah.
All the bigs are shooting threes.
Facts, yep.
Victor Wembanyama's shooting threes.
Yep.
He's like
Dirk Nowitzki, shooting threes. Yeah. So all your big men shooting from the perimeter.
Yeah.
No more LeBron
I miss the old days. Is that your favorite era, the 90s basketball?
Oh yeah, man. Bad Boy, when Detroit had a run, long before Chicago was winning.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Magic play, AC Green. The New York Knicks. Ewing and his crew. So man, it was a whole different era during the 90s.
For sure. Who was your team back then?
Between the Lakers and Chicago. Yeah, we followed Jordan all the way, but the Lakers, I was a diehard Magic fan. Yeah, I was a diehard Magic fan.
Yeah, if he didn't retire early, he could have been the GOAT. Yeah. He had such a good career. And then that incident happened.
Yeah.
Slept around, man.
Yeah, I like Supersonic. Gary Payton and them boys. Yeah. Hey, I had a few teams I used to like.
I love that shit. I just had Payton on the show, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, guy's a legend. I'll connect you guys. I think he's starting up a show.
I seen Gary Payton, I want to say it was in Nashville. We see Chattanooga? Yeah, it was in Chattanooga about a couple years ago.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Love it. What'd you tell him?
Man, I was a big fan of his and fuck Michael Jordan.
I asked him.
He still don't like Jordan.
Nah, he still don't, that's gone away from the sport these days. Yeah. There's no rivalries anymore.
Nah, no more.
The money's too good.
Yeah.
Like it's not a personal thing anymore.
Yeah, they had real rivalries back then.
But yeah, I asked him if because his coach didn't let him guard Jordan in the finals when they played. Yeah. So I asked him, if you guarded Jordan, would the Sonics have won that series?
And what did he say? Yeah.
He said it would have went to 7.
Man, the glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glove.
They didn't put him on MJ, though.
Yeah, he was a real defensive player. Yeah.
He's one of the best defense players of all time.
Yeah. So you don't really see top shooting guards or top point guards play defense like how he played.
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
No, there's no defense anymore.
Not at all.
How's your game? You can shoot?
I used to could. Yeah. I used to, and I took on an Allen Iverson spirit. So I was a young guy. I was a little guy that's gonna go to the rim.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the rim. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Do you play high school?
I remember I got locked up as a kid, so I played all throughout my junior high years.
Okay.
Yeah, all throughout my junior high years.
You must have missed it when you were locked up.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah,
basketball is my favorite sport, man.
Yeah, I saw you in the gym a couple times.
Yeah, we gotta play.
Yeah.
We'll have to run it 2-on-2 with someone.
Most definitely.
Let's go.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
You playing anything these days? Any sports, video games or anything?
No. I got a PS5 to just sit upstairs and collect dust.
Damn.
Or when my homeboy kids come over, they play on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're filming, you're doing shows, you're on the road. You travel.
And I run all my social media platforms. So yeah, between navigating through the different social media platforms, uploading videos, doing live, doing interviews, you have very little time for the video game.
Damn, you got to get someone helping you out on social media.
Yeah, I do.
You got to get someone posting.
Yeah, I got to get somebody.
You run all that yourself? So you answer all the DMs yourself?
All that myself.
You probably get hundreds of DMs a day.
Yeah, a day. Yeah. So I normally, when I'm on the plane, that's when I answer all the DMs.
Facts.
Yeah, when I'm traveling.
Damn, you get some haters in
all
there,
the time. Yeah, I get all kind of shit in that DM. Yeah, I get all kind of shit.
What's the craziest it's gotten? Has anyone wanted to meet up with you or something?
No, man. Yeah, I done had guys send me pictures of their peckers telling me to, I done had all the sentence, some deformed penises sent to me in the DMs, and I gotta try to erase my brain from that shit. Some sick motherfuckers online.
Oh man, you be trolling too, though.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta take some accountability.
Yeah. Well, so the face. So about 3 or 4 days ago, the fake Charleston White Facebook page posted as if my mother died.
Whoa.
Pray for me. My mother just passed.
Nah, facts.
And my response to that video is, as mean as I am online, you guys really think I want to come and bear my pain to the world as much as I troll people? That's the last thing that I would do. Anybody know me, I ain't finna go come to the internet and ask for no prayer.
Yeah.
Especially if my mother died. So I can give you guys the ammunition and the fuel to troll me back. Nah. So people calling my mom and everything. Sad. Hey girl, they said you died. Well, girl, you talking to me on the phone. What you talking about? Who said it? So yeah, it was a fake page on Facebook that did it.
Oh, so they were trying to get donations, right?
Probably
funeral
so.
cost.
Yeah, probably
Damn.
so.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those apology videos where people start crying.
Yeah, me neither.
It feels disingenuous.
It is. If you go live in the hospital saying I'm sick, in my mind you playing. You ain't sick, because if you're really sick, well, you wouldn't go live.
Facts. Yeah, people post their hospital visits. I'm like, why would you want that?
Yeah,
people are gonna send you bad energy. Like you're just looking for sympathy.
Yeah, if I'm going through something in line, if I'm going through something in life, going online would be the last place I would look for support, because I got a real support system. So I'm not going to run and say, hey, y'all, me and the wife having a divorce. I want you guys to pray for me. That becomes fuel and ammunition to be used against you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Have you ever trolled someone so bad you felt bad afterwards?
No. Yeah, it's all for a game on the internet. I typically troll people who I've had an issue with. Yeah, I don't just troll random regular people.
Yeah.
For the most part, I think most people in the comment section online is AI robot.
They're fake.
Yeah.
A lot of them are fake profiles. I noticed.
There's a lot now.
Because most of them are private accounts.
Yeah.
When you look, they have 0 posts.
Crazy profile picture.
12 followers.
Yeah.
And following 1,000 people. I say, oh man, that's a fake person.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I typically ignore that.
Yeah. Where's the line for you when you're trolling? Like, do you have a line you won't cross?
Ain't no lines. Yeah, when I'm trolling, ain't no line. Yeah. I might make fun of the dead baby. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm there's no line.
Damn.
Because it's not personal.
Say that with a smile.
Okay.
Yeah. It's none of this is personal. So I don't personally attack people. I just troll anybody.
So you don't take their attacks personally on you?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah, not at all.
You never get mad or like pissed off? Wow.
It's all fair game. We all on the internet. And for the most part, everybody's cyberbullying to a certain degree, especially if you posting every day, if you're commenting every day. No, I don't take none of it personal because I'm not waking up really angry. If I'm mad at something, I'm playing like I'm mad. If I'm bothered by something, I'm playing like I'm bothered. And I know everything is about content creation. So I have to be able to take it if I'm ditching it. So yeah, I just find ways to take it and then give it back.
Damn.
Yeah, I find ways to take it and then give it back. So I'm just as ugly as you are.
Yeah.
So whatever reflected to me, that's what I reflect back. And so I learned early on that the internet, it's an ugly world. I came to be positive for the most part. And I probably was attacked more and ridiculed more for trying to be positive than I am trying to troll and be negative.
Really?
Because the negative trolling eventually became entertainment for people. So it's kind of like, during the Coliseum days, you go watch a human fight a lion and you cheer at the gore of it, So, yeah, I kind of reflect what's on the internet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know
you get your feelings hurt trying to be positive online.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. Look at him, right? He was saving lives, and people are hating on him.
Man, they're gonna eat you alive.
Yeah,
it's what that the trolling and negativity have become social media's greatest entertainment.
Yeah, Well, people are just always going to hate because it's their own insecurities, right? Yeah. They're hating on themselves. It's not even you.
At what point in time, I was a person over there hating. I was financially struggling, in between jobs, a single dad. So me and the children mothers was at odds with each other. Had to move back in with mom to try to start saving money. So when I got online, I was a hater. I hated motherfuckers because they could afford the hoverboard. And there was a time when they found a defect in a hoverboard where it was causing fires.
I remember that, yeah.
I was stupid motherfuckers who went and bought hoverboards. I used to bash people who bought hoverboards. I hated people that bought a lot of gifts because it shamed me as a father. Around Christmas time, I couldn't buy a bunch of gifts. So I would be online saying Christmas, ain't nobody gifts. So really reflecting what I felt on the inside by way of my social media posts.
100%. That's what hate is, right? You're just hating on yourself.
That's it.
And you're letting it out there.
Yeah. So I've been a hater online, so I get it.
I love that you can admit this stuff because there's some people that would take that to the grave.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was a mean motherfucker when I was struggling financially. I didn't like nothing.
That's why people like you, man. You're so authentic and raw. People would not admit this stuff.
Yeah, I used to boycott Thanksgiving, be hungry in a motherfucker all day just to have something to fight with.
Wow, because you couldn't afford it at the time?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I used to boycott Thanksgiving, man. I ain't eating nothing on turkey. This was a massacre holiday, so I would just find negative about every holiday.
Yeah. I had a guest come on and her dad, she was a kid, and her dad turned down free Thanksgiving food because his pride and ego. They showed up to his house with food and they couldn't afford it, but he turned it down.
Wow.
You know, some people's pride is just so high.
Yeah, I was one of them.
You would have turned it down at the time?
I have. Yeah, I have.
Damn.
Be struggling, needing a turkey, and, they give it to me and I give it away.
Wow.
Needing Christmas toys, play like I don't celebrate Christmas, so I won't have to accept the toy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dangerous, right? Because you want to have that confidence, but at the same time, it could destroy you.
Yeah.
There's that balance in life.
Yeah, I'm glad I grew past it.
Yeah, same here. I had a bit of a problem too. If Trump offered you a position, would you take it?
Sure will.
What would you want to do for the government?
I want to speak to the black people for him. What you can't say to them, just tell me what you want to be known, and then I go tell them. Yeah.
Like that one skit Key and Peele did.
Yeah, you got to have a certain. It's kind of like what they was doing with the rappers coming to speak to the culture.
Said was.
I could talk to both the educated and uneducated blacks and get my point across. Yeah, so I would make a great spokesman for a politician like Trump.
Let's go. I'll try to make that happen for you. I had his advisor on the show yesterday, so
right, cool.
I'll connect you guys.
Yeah,
they just hired a few guys for that for Hollywood. Did you see that?
Nah,
Sylvester Stallone, a couple others.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because Hollywood's been taken over. So Trump just hired 3 guys. He wants them to bring the old Hollywood back.
Yeah.
Because movies suck these days.
They do.
I can't even watch it.
Yeah, they do.
It's not what it used to be. All the programming and stuff.
Holidays about
a lot of liberalism in it. So yeah, the Hollywood has gone far left.
Yeah,
far
they
left.
paint the husband as
most people get the scraggling, man. They like, man, forget all them holidays.
Idiot. Yeah, on the movies and shows.
And really supposed to be about other stuff like spending time with people. But he like, nah, just I don't celebrate it.
Yeah,
it's disturbing, dude.
Yeah, no more real heroes coming out of Hollywood.
Nah. Your kids are watching that and it's just brainwashed.
Yeah.
How do you control what your kids consume?
Stay in tune with what they're consuming because you can't stop it. Even with your parental advisor, when they go to school, they're going to look at a friend's phone.
Yeah.
Engage them and talk to them about what they're consuming. Try to be aware of what they're digesting with their ears and their eyes.
I love that.
Yeah,
because it's inevitable. They're gonna get a phone somehow. You can't just ban it, right?
Yeah. Well, when they hang out with their friends, it's always gonna be one friend who don't have the parental supervision that your children may have. So that friend is gonna be access to all the things you don't want your kids to have.
Right.
Yeah. So if you have an open line of communication, where your children feel comfortable talking to you, engaging you, as well as sharing what they think is secrets,
right,
with you.
Yeah. Have them trust you, right?
Yeah.
How strict are you? Because I know you had some issues growing up, right?
I used to be very strict in the beginning, just to lay the law down. But then I got to a point where when my son started reaching the adolescent age, I didn't know how to be a good father. So not necessarily, I didn't know how to be a good father for him as an adolescent going into teenage years.
Said, yo,
so we became friends.
I know you talking about Charleston. That's messed up, gang.
Whoa,
Yeah, I became his friend.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I became his
Hey,
friend.
say you messed up for that.
And then we kind of grew up from there together.
Wow, that's a unique approach. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah.
You know, so at like 13, 14,
Yeah.
because you went through some stuff around that age.
That's the age mom lost me, that adolescent age. I had a great foundation as a kid. I knew right from wrong. I had manners.
You can always tell which one it is. Only one move.
A religious belief system. Prayed at night. Pray over your food. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. But then when I started hanging with friends, now I'm a little bit rebellious against what mom was trying to teach me.
Right.
And so I wanted to interrupt the rebellious stage of adolescence.
Smart.
So I knew I couldn't do that by playing dad. Yeah, so we became buddies.
Yeah, because at that age, you're just naturally rebellious. I feel like you want to go against your parents' advice. And I think partially because of school, too.
Yep. So I would find notebooks where my son was trying to rap. And I was at that time was hating rapping. The worst thing I would want my kid to be is a rapper. Yeah. But he'd been hearing me listen to rap music before. So I read the type of lyrics that he was rapping, and it was the typical,
drugs.
Yeah, bitch, suck my dick, type of shit, So man, I was heartbroken because you got a little sister, so I didn't want you, developing this type of ideology towards your little sister. So I became his friend.
I love it
because at that point, growing up without a father, man, I really didn't know how to be a good father or a bad father. My goal was to be a present father. But I wanted to be an effective father. I still wanted my son to see me as a hero. So I had to find a fine balance. He wanted to drop out of school, go on, drop out. So I let him drop out.
Wow.
To show him that he really don't want to drop out, because when he dropped out, I made him go get a job at my friend's mechanic shop. So when he thought he was going to lay around in bed, I would wake him up at 6 a.m. He got to go to the mechanic shop and drop him off.
Yeah.
So I told him, man, ain't nothing wrong with being a dumb mechanic. Eventually, talking to my mom, he wanted to go back to school. Ended up graduating. Tried to convince him to go to the military. He wasn't interested in the military. I tried to get him to become a police officer. He ended up finding what he wanted to do. But in the process, I couldn't have done that playing dad. I think I would have drove a wedge between us.
Wow.
Because I don't know nothing about being a father. So I said, I'm going to make him my friend. I'm going to be his best friend. And then we'll grow from there. Yeah. So we still best friends to this day.
I love that, man. That's respect, because now he's going to be an even better father, and then it continues on, right?
Yeah.
Son versus daughter, which one was more challenging?
Daughter.
Really?
Because you know what kind of guy you was. She don't. Yeah. You know what kind of little boy you was growing up. You know what kind of man you done been. So trying to rewrite your wrongs so your daughter don't have to suffer from any heartbreak or any harm you'd have never gave to a woman. So
were you super protective?
Very, very protective. But you become the bad guy being super protective, because you don't allow them to spend a night at these places. You don't allow them to do this. So I didn't want my fears to govern my parenting. I wanted what I knew right and what I knew what was wrong to be the center of my parenting, not my fears. And most guys' fears is that somebody gonna do your daughter what you done to other people's daughter, right?
Facts.
So I was very overprotective. And so I would use my son to say, man, you're just responsible for your sister. So make sure you look out for your sister. So that was very that was a balancing act for my daughter, because you want to hide all your flaws.
Right.
As well as you're going to end up displaying them because you're in a relationship as well. So I said something mean to my wife one time, not knowing that my daughter heard me. And they was getting ready to leave, and they was coming down the stairs, and they both had like this hurt expression on their face. That was a solid conviction that I had as a man. I said, man, I got to do better. I want to be better. So my daughter was like the motivation for me to strive to be a better man in life, to be a perfect gentleman amongst women. So that's what really changed me as a man. My daughter. I could have still been an asshole. I wouldn't have been the type of man that I am today if I had two boys. That girl changed everything about me from the inside out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they say that about children. It's like a mirror, right? It's a reflection of yourself.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about yourself with children.
Yeah. But now I want to be a better man in the world when my daughter was born. So certain music you stop listening to. My whole mindset, my whole inner man changed when I had a daughter.
I love that. That's so cool, man. Did you have to let go of that control eventually to keep the relationship? Because she was probably pissed, right?
Yeah, man. So I started she in the beginning gymnastics. So I wouldn't let her spend the night over none of her friends' house. She did horseback riding lessons. Then she started doing dance, and so when she started doing dance, she was probably about 8, 9, 10. I started letting her kind of spend a night over some of the friends' house. But yeah, at first I wouldn't let her go nowhere. Yeah. My daughter graduated at 15 years old this past school year. So this past May, 2024, she graduated from high school.
So she skipped 3 grades.
Yeah, she turned 16 in August.
Wow.
So she wants to go to the military. Yeah, she wanted to go to the Navy. So
how do you feel about that?
I want to talk her out of it, but I can't. Yeah.
I'm like, Daddy Rich,
the first thing I said, man, he'll be trying to fuck on my daughter, man. She's a motherfucking soldier. So the first thing I thought. But she was raised right. She's very reserved, very conservative. She's in beauty school right now, learning how to do hair, nails, and eyelashes and all of that. So she want to go to the military once she turns 17. So
that's beautiful, man. You did well. Well. 2 for 2. Great job, man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, where can people find your next show to keep up with you?
We're at DC Comedy Loft this weekend, inauguration weekend. Tonight, doors open at 5, show starts at 6. After that, I think we're in Plano, Texas. Then we go from Salt Lake City, Utah, up there with the Mormons. Oklahoma, Raleigh, North Carolina. We got New York. Buffalo, New York, man, I got a whole list.
I remember your first show.
Yeah,
a couple years ago.
So man, I got dates that covers all the way to August right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I headline my own tour called the Underground Railroad Comedy Tour. Tapping back into the heart of the history of America.
Perfect.
And just looking to unify people, man, with I call it Black love, unifying everybody. But a mixture of satire, comedy, and conscious comedy.
Let's go.
For good laughter. Bringing back the old America. And I do believe America was great at one point in time. I grew up in the 80s, and all I know is great memories.
We'll bring it back, baby. We'll link your site below. Thanks for coming on again, dude.
In the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.